PTCI Channel 2 welcomes you to the Duster Dome in Beaver, Oklahoma. We are here for the Oklahoma Class A playoffs, regional. This is the sub-regional first round. We've got the Beaver Dusters hosting the Boise Wildcats. Beaver comes into this game with a record of 9-15. Boise City with a 13-11 record. Boise City with it. Shot at the layup is a little too strong by Luke Arthod. Missed. Ball over to Beaver. Beaver shocked Turpin in the first round. Turpin had beaten them in their only regular season meeting by 21, but they were able to get out of the first round by doing that. And then they gave Shattuck a good run for their money, leading the Indians at halftime before falling to them in the district championship. Ball stolen away at Samuel Alvarado, a junior, number 30. Ball into the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded, kicked back outside. The starters for the Wildcats, a senior number 0, Victor Zamudio. A sophomore number 10, Luke Arthod, as Beaver takes possession. Also a senior number 13, Hugo Ledesma. A senior number 14, Eric James. And a junior number 30, Samuel Alvarado. For Beaver, it is a junior number 10, Jesus Gonzalez. A senior number 11, Colby McDonald. A senior number 14, Gage Scott. Ball knocked away. Lozano with it in transition now. He'll pull up from 15, no good. Rebounded by the senior number 23, David Contreras. And their other starter, the senior number 55, Skylar Perry. Perry kicks it back to the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Arthod. Both teams up and down the court, but nobody able to hit any of the shots that they've had. They've had some open looks so far. High post. Zamudio likes that shot just inside the three-point line. Missed it. Ledesma saves it to Arthod. And there's the first 2 points of the game. That's Luke Arthod, and Boise City leads 2-0. 6 minutes left to play first quarter. Drive to the basket. Shot is blocked by James. Team's first foul as well. First free throw from McDonald off the back iron. Second one good. Dusters on the board, now 2-1. Boise City with the lead. Zamudia at the point, he'll give it up to James, to Ledesma. Long, deep three-pointer by Samuel Alvarado is good. He was out there in Trey Young land.
Good looking shot right there.
5-1, 5.5 minutes left, first quarter. High post to Perry, dribbles in, puts up the shot, gets the floater to go. Getting the ball into Perry like that will be key for them. It's big for them in every game. Down low, kicked out. It's another three-pointer from Alvarado. Misses this time.
Just a little short.
McDonald with the rebound pass up ahead. Perry sees opposite side over to Gonzalez, no good. Boise City comes away with it. Zamudia loses control, but he'll gain it back.
Pretty good ball movement on that last play. Just couldn't finish.
Down low to Arthod, puts it up and in over McDonald. Arthod, a good athlete. Had an older brother that was a fantastic wide receiver, pretty good basketball player too. 7-3 now the score, 4.5 left first quarter. Open from the three in the corner, it's McDonald, he answers back. 7-6 now the score, starting to warm up.
Close game.
Both of these teams I don't think their records reflect how good they are. They're both teams that seem like they've been feeling filling themselves out during the season to see what exactly is the best thing for them to run their offenses and defenses and things like that. And nice thing about the Oklahoma playoffs, you can do that the whole season because everybody makes the playoffs. James open for three from the wing, in and out. Loses control of it. That was Scott with it. Zamudia gets it back. He'll put up the three from the wing. It's good. 10-6 now. Boise City with the lead. Three ball from Contreras. Over the backboard. Back over to Boise City. Into the game for the first time for the Dusters, a freshman, number 32, Clay Pugh. Also in, a junior, number 12, Dace Farrington. Down low to James, goes baseline up and under, can't get it to go, but he does draw the foul. And that one went everywhere but in.
Just rolled out of there.
Good ball movement by both teams you've seen so far. Defenses, I'm sure, will make some adjustments and get their hands on some of those. Second shot in for James.
Shooter's roll.
Didn't get it on the first one, but he got it on the second one, didn't he? 11-6 now. Boise City leads. Gage Scott with it, down into the corner to Farrington. Back out top. Boise City in a 2-1-2 zone. Our thought in the middle of that defense, he's got enough speed, he can cover a lot of territory there and really cut those passing lanes off. Floater by Scott, rolls over the top of the rim and in. That's his first basket of the game. 11-8 now. Boise City still leads. Just under 2.5 left in the first quarter. Zamudia with the shot, no good. Rebound is grabbed by McDonald. Pugh with it down low. Back outside, Farrington cross-court pass to Scott. Or actually to McDonald. Farrington down low to Pugh again. Double team, puts up the shot anyway. He gets it to drop in. That's his first basket of the game.
Pretty good ball movement.
They were
getting it in there.
Being patient offensively as well. Boise City's lead cut down to 1 point now. 1.5 minutes left, first quarter. Down low to Ledesma, couldn't get it up enough there. Scott all the way to the hoop. Arthod got a hand on that one. That one is partially blocked as well. And Pugh puts it up and in though. And the Dusters take their first lead of the game, 13-12. Yeah, I don't think they have that right, but I guess we'll see. Shot from the corner by Alvarado, his second three of the game.
Under a minute to go.
(14-12). Drive, kick out. McDonald for three from the corner. It's good. And McDonald already with his second three puts the Dusters back up 15-14. 20 seconds left, first quarter. Zamudia puts up the shot. No good. Ledesma with the rebound. Back to Zamudia. Wing three, it's good. He's got two already. 5 seconds left in the first quarter, 17-15. Shot put up from the distance by Scott. He bakes it in at the buzzer.
NBA three right there.
And the Dusters regain the lead at the end of an exciting first period. And Beaver with possession of the ball as we start this second quarter. They lead by 1 point. Ball into Pugh, into the paint. Tries to get it back outside. Contreras has it. Back up top, that's Scott. He'll drive to the hoop, puts up the runner, no good. Gets his own rebound and banks it in. Scott with 7 points already. 20-17 now, Dusters lead. Arthod with the ball now. Back over to Zamudia. Arthod drives, free throw line, shot is up, no good. Contreras rebounds. Scott with it on the wing. Wants to get the ball to Perry at the high post. Dumps it down. Goes to the block. Shot is blocked by James. Quickly ahead, up to Zamudia. And Zamudia will back out. They'll reset their offense. Zamudia takes the shot off the back iron. He's usually pretty good from there. Arthod tips that one to himself for the rebound. Up top, Alvarado takes the three off the front of the rim, rebounded by Scott. And there's going to be a foul on the floor. Zamudia going for the loose ball, kind of tackled Scott. Timeout on the floor, 6:16 left to play. Scott brings it up. And the short corner to McDonald. He's double teamed back outside. Scott open at the top of the key, drives in, and there's got to be a foul there. That's going to be on James, as Eric James has already picked up his second foul, and it's Gage Scott at the line. Sinks the first free throw. That'll give him 8 for the game. 6:01 left to play, first half, 21-17. Beaver leads, second shot up. No good, rebounded by James. Into the game for Boise City, and sophomore number 5, Cesar Ramos. Arthod looks back outside. Zamudia takes the shot off the front of the rim. Rebounded by James, puts it up and in.
Gets the putback.
In the lane to Perry, puts up the shot, no good. James with the rebound. And Ramos comes away with the loose ball up ahead to Zamudia. Pulls up near the free throw line, it's good. That's 8 for him.
Tied up, 21-21.
5:15 left to play in the first half. Perry with it, that's going to be a travel. Move that pivot foot and ball back over to Boise City. So opportunity for them to reclaim the lead.
Both teams playing really good on defense and offense. Not many fouls, you know.
Alvarado open. Can't get that one to go. Arthod with the rebound, gets it to James, puts it up and in. And the Wildcats now lead the Dusters 23-21. We've got a timeout on the court. 4:56 left to play in the second quarter. Out of the timeout, Dusters possession. They trail by 2. Gonzalez to the McDonald in the short corner. McDonald went to the ground but able to control the ball. McDonald puts up the 3 from the corner. It's good. McDonald with 3 threes already. He's got 10 points. And the Dusters lead by 1, 24-23.
Close game, back and forth.
Seen several lead changes. Underneath, shot up, kind of a wild shot. And there's going to be a foul call on Arthod.
They call there over the back.
That's his first, team's fourth foul. Dusters with just one foul. McDonald open again in the corner, and he drains it again. He's on fire from that corner. 27-23 now, Dusters. Zamudia pulls up, can't get it to bank in. Put back by Alvarado is good. He's got 8 points, 27-25. Dusters still up by 2. Scott with it.
Setting up the offense again.
They're just going to hang out there and use some clock. No hurry for them. Dusters bench is tightened up, so they're not in a big hurry to get in a running game. Ball stolen away. Zamudia with it now. He'll pull up at the free throw line. No good. And that's going to be another foul on Arthod. That'll be his second already. As he tried to punch it away from Scott there.
Over the back.
Not a wise play on that one. It's going to happen sometimes, but that was not a wise decision. So his second foul, team's fifth foul, 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Scott just hold it at midcourt, and like I said, they're playing a short rotation right now, so they're willing to use some time off the clock out there. McDonald with it in the corner, guarded by James. Into Perry, puts up the shot in the lane, can't get it to go. James taps it out, and Beaver comes away with it. Open in the corner, it's Gonzalez for 3, no good. Ball loose on the floor again. Dusters get another opportunity. Contreras with the up and under, no good. And Alvarado gets it, and that's going to be a foul call on Skylar Perry. That'll be his first, but team's second foul. Pugh returns for the Dusters, and also in for the first time for Boise City. Got a number 25, and I don't have that on my roster. Zamudia over to Arthod. Back to Zamudia. Down low to James and put it up and in. Nice pass. That is 7 for James, and we're tied up at 27 apiece. Pugh dumps it off underneath. Now Scott will pull back out. Under a minute to play. Free ball by Scott. No good. Rebounded by Alvarado. 45 left to play. Shot at the free throw line. In and out. Rebounded by McDonald. .30 seconds left, first half. Ball into the corner, McDonald open for 3. Too long on that one. Gonzalez gets the loose ball, puts it up short though. And a rebound, that's gonna be a foul on Pugh. That'll be his second foul. And just the third team foul though. 15 seconds left in the half as Alvarado will bring it up. Gives it up to Zamudia. 10 seconds. Arthod with it now. Drives to the block. Dumps it across the lane to James. Puts it up and in. 4 seconds left. Shot it inbound to Scott. Shot at the midcourt stripe. No good. So we'll head to the half with the Boise City Wildcats leading the Beaver Dusters 29-27. And we're ready for the second half of play. Boise City will have possession. They lead by 2 points. Ball knocked away there by Gonzalez, but able to get it back. 2-1-2 defense by the ball knocked away by Gonzalez as he gets the steal.
Pretty good hands right there.
Yeah, Beaver with an opportunity here to tie the game, even take the lead with a 3. Ball to the high post, back outside.
Passing around the top.
Contreras long pass to McDonald in the corner. McDonald was the leading scorer for both teams in that first half with 13 points as he hit 4 threes. Pass intercepted by Zamudia. Zamudia had 8 points in the first half for Boise City. Also Samuel Alvarado with 8. Eric James with 9. Arthod open for 3. He drains it. Arthod now has 7, and it's 32-27 Boise City. Pass intercepted by Alvarado. He lays it up and in. First Wildcat to double digits with 10, 34-27 now. Pass knocked away by Ledesma. Boise City with another opportunity to extend the lead. Up and under and in, and he'll go to the line for the and one. Incredible move by Samuel Alvarado. Alvarado at the line. He misses the and one free throw. That's going to be a foul on Arthod. That's going to be number 3 already. So 6:26 left third quarter, and Arthod's going to have 3 fouls already. Alvarado now with 12 points for Boise City. Gonzalez down low to Perry, turns baseline, dumps it in. Yeah, kind of wide base that he's got there. When he turns, he's going to clear himself out of spot to take that shot. 36-29 now, Boise City leads. Ledesma shot at the baseline, gets it up and in. That's his first points of the game. 38-29. Just under 6 minutes left, third quarter. We got a foul call on the floor. They'll call that on number 13. That's Hugo Ledesma. That'll be his first. Team's second of the half. Gonzalez with it out top over to McDonald. Scott with it, goes baseline, has it tapped away by James, gets it back. He's on the floor though. They'll call him for the travel. Alvarado will help him back to his feet, and ball back over to Boise City. As they will try to extend this to a double-digit lead on this trip. Three-pointer by Zamudia, in and out. Arthod with the putback though. Good positioning there, wasn't it?
It was.
9 points for Arthod now, 40-29. Ball tapped away by Alvarado, but Contreras gets it back. Scott goes baseline again. He's going to be called for the travel though.
I always like those when they do the putbacks and they don't come back to the ground. They just shoot it when they're in the air. It's always
kind of
look neat.
The old tap in. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 5:07 left to play, third quarter. Out of the timeout, Boise City with possession. 11-2 run to start this second half. They're trying to add on to that again. Alvarado with it. Over to Arthod. He'll take the shot from the short corner. Gets it to bank in. That's 11 for Arthod. Stolen away by Alvarado, and he's fouled. Zamudia was into the open, so probably best for the Dusters that there was a foul. David Contreras, that'll be his first, team's second. 42-29, Boise City with the lead. Led by just 2 at the half, but they have dominated the early part of this second half. Arthod misses the 3, rebounded by McDonald. Dump across the lane, Contreras to Gonzalez, misses the shot, but he's fouled from behind. Gonzalez at the line, misses the first. .4:18 left third quarter. Misses them both. James comes down with the rebound. Mudia was guarded tightly out there by Gonzalez. Alvarado with it, gives it up to Arthod. Zamudia, nice pass down to Ledesma. Shot blocked by Perry, though. James saves it from going over the timeline, but straight to Gonzalez. He'll take it for the layup. 42-31 now. That was an ill-advised save there.
Yeah, sometimes it's better just to let it go.
Mudia over to Ledesma, surrounded, open for the wing 3. It's James, and he drains it. That'll give him 12. He's the 4th different Wildcat to hit a 3. Pass intercepted by James. 3-on-1 break behind the back to Alvarado. Up and under for the lay-in. 47-31 now.
That was a nice finish.
And Boise City extends their lead. Contreras with it. Over to Gonzalez, back to Contreras. He'll drive in the lane, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Perry with the rebound and the putback. 47-33, 2:45 left third quarter. Arthod with it. He'll take the shot along the baseline. Missed everything. McDonald with the rebound. Up ahead to Gonzalez. Back to McDonald. He'll drive all the way to the hoop. Just a little give and go. He's got 15 for the Dusters. His first points of the second half.
Looking pretty good. That was a nice move that he did to penetrate in there and get that layup.
47-35. Boise City's lead cut to 12. 2 minutes left, third quarter. 3-ball by Alvarado, no good. Long rebound, bouncing around. McDonald comes away with it for the Dusters, and that's going to be a foul on Alvarado as he sent McDonald down to the court. That's Alvarado's first foul, team's 4th foul. Cesar Ramos returns for Boise City. And Clay Pugh returns for the Dusters. Perry underneath, puts it up and in. He's got a good touch in there around the rim. Not the tallest guy, but I've seen him score against guys that had definite height advantages on him. He's learned to work that. James with it down low, up and under. Can't get it to go. Loose ball on the floor. James gets it back, kicks it over to Arthod. And he's going to be called for the travel as he kind of slipped. And he traveled before he could get it to Ramos. Now back into the game, number 12, Dace Farrington. And Contreras checks back in as well for the Dusters. Minute and a half left, third quarter. Wildcats lead by 10. Pass to Pugh, knocked away. Alvarado comes away with it. That was Arthod who got his hands on it. Alvarado drives in the lane, puts up the shot, and he's fouled. Oh, they'll call the travel.
Guess he took one too many steps on that one.
A little bit of a trap. They get out of it, down low to Pugh. Puts it up and in. 47-39. The Dusters have cut it back to single digits. Under a minute left, third quarter.
Starting to chip that lead back.
Zamutia's shot from the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Contreras.
About under 40 to go.
Pugh with it on, turns baseline, puts up the shot, and he gets it to go. That's 8 for Pugh off the bench. 47-41 now. Under 30 seconds left, third quarter. And that's going to be a reach foul on Farrington. Team's third foul, his first personal. Arthod with it in the corner. Back out top to Zamudia. Alvarado thought about the three in the corner. Arthod will take it. In and out. Pugh comes away with the rebound. Under 5 seconds. Past midcourt all the way to the hoop. Puts it up. No good by Scott. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, Boise City leads Beaver 47-41. And we are ready for the start of the fourth quarter. Beaver will have possession, trailing by 6 points. They were able to battle back. Boise City came out on fire offensively and defensively to start the second half, but Beaver settled down. 3 ball from the wing is good by Contreras. He cuts that 6-point lead in half. It's 47-44, 7:45 left to play. First basket of the game by Contreras. Arthod with the shot, no good. Rebounded by Scott. Ball loose. Step in and out. Shot blocked by Contreras. Ramos tried to put it up, but Contreras with the block. Pugh dumps it off to Perry. Puts up the floater, no good. Zamudia with the rebound on the opposite side of the rim. They'll slow it down. Loses control, picks it up, gets it over to Ramos. Now back up top, Alvarado with it. They're going to double team the ball. Long 3 by Alvarado, and he drains it. His third 3 of the game. He's got 17 points, and it's 50-44. Scott drives in, loses control on the jump stop. Ball back over to Boise City. Ledesma back into the game for Boise City. McDonald back in for the Dusters, as well as Gonzalez. Ball into the corner to Alvarado. Cross-court pass to Ledesma, way too strong.
Not quite that tall.
Ball into the high post to Pugh, back outside. Chase it down before it goes across midcourt. Contreras with it, drives in, dishes it off to Pugh, puts up the shot on the baseline, no good. Rebounded by James. And Alvarado has it. He'll bring it across the timeline. Avoids the double team, and there's a foul. They'll call that on Contreras, his second, team's 4th foul. Just under 6 minutes left to play. 6-point game. Zamudia over to Alvarado in the corner. 3 is no good. Rebounded by Pugh. Wide open up ahead to Farrington. He'll lay it up and in. Had a little bit of control there. Control issue, but he got it under control to get it in. 50-46 now the score. 5.5 left. Farrington reaching in about every time Zamudia has it. James pass to Ledesma, too strong, too high. And that's what Boise City has to avoid right there. They've got the lead, and I think Coach Gabrielli wants to talk to him about that. Beaver with possession, trailing by 4 points. Contreras brings it across the timeline, over to Farrington. Down low to Pugh, he's double teamed, puts up the shot. Arthod affected that shot a little bit as Ledesma got the rebound. And they'll clear out as Zamudia brings it across into the corner to Arthod. Double team back out top. Cross-court pass. James able to grab that one. That was a difficult pass to get to as it was almost out of bounds. Zamudia passes it down low to Ledesma. Baseline shot blocked. McDonald blocked it and also got the rebound. Pass knocked away by Alvarado. Contreras gets it, and Alvarado ran into him, so he'll be called for the foul. That'll be Alvarado's second foul, team's fifth foul. 4:47 left to play. Gage Scott back out on the court as Farrington will come out. Farrington was very effective as a defender out there on the guards, really caused some havoc. Down inside to Pugh, double teamed, and they'll call him for the travel. And that's a travel that was caused by the defense. And Pugh will head to the bench as Skylar Perry comes back in. Pugh's going to be an effective player, just a freshman though. He's going to be an effective player in the future. He's come off the bench and has 8 points even today. So Arthod puts up a shot, missed everything. Contreras there to grab the loose ball. McDonald open on the wing, and he drains it. Colby McDonald with his fifth three of the game. It's 50-49. Boise City just leads by one. Alvarado pass over to Ledesma down on the block. Kicks it back outside. Alvarado with it out top. Takes the long three. No good. Arthod with the rebound. Steps inside the lane. Too strong. Scott with the rebound for Beaver. And he's going to be called for the travel as he's pleading his case there, but he drugged that trail foot there. Pivot foot.
He moved it just a little bit.
Mentioned McDonald hitting 5 threes. That'll give him 18 for the game so far. And that's going to be a foul call on Gonzalez. He reached in on Ledesma. His first, team's fifth foul. So 5 team fouls on each team. 3.5 minutes left to play. Boise City with a 1-point lead. Alvarado has it stolen away by Perry. I don't know. Scott was knocked to the ground and somehow no foul call. Now McDonald knocked to the floor and ball belongs back to Boise City. They literally had 2 players knocked to the floor and no call.
We got both refs, don't know which direction the ball's going to go. One saw it go one way, one saw it go the other way. See what they decide here.
And they will stay with Boise City. Mudia over to Alvarado, barely got it to him as Skylar came out and challenged him. He goes to the hoop, gets it to bank in, and he's going to the line for the and one. Foul was on McDonald, just his first, team 6 foul. It gets the shooter's touch. He's got 20 now. Alvarado, leading scorer of the game. Contreras to the high post to Perry, outside to Scott. He'll drive in, loses control. That's going to be a double dribble. And he's lucky he doesn't get a technical there for slamming the ball down.
I'm surprised they didn't team up on that one, actually.
Yeah, 53-49, Boise City leads. Down low to Alvarado, puts it up, gets it to go, and he draws the foul again. Traditional three-point play. In and out though, Perry with the rebound. Scott with it now. Across the court, McDonald open for 3. Doesn't hit, but he was fouled by Alvarado, so he'll go to the line for 3 shots. sinks the first. Second one in and out. 2:34 left to play. 55-50. Boise City leads. McDonald will take his third shot. And he drains it. We've got a timeout on the court. 2:34 left to play. So out of the timeout, Boise City possession. Full court pressure by the Dusters. They trail by 4 points. The winner advances to play tomorrow. Loser is out of it. Arthod with it, passes ahead to Zamudia. Over to James, he'll drive baseline. Cross the paint to Alvarado for the layup. Alvarado now with 24, it's 57-51. Scott with it, over to Contreras. Into the paint, Perry puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Arthod. They clear it out to Alvarado, and he's fouled by McDonald. They're in the bonus the rest of the way. Now they just got to sink free throws. First one up and good by Alvarado. He's got 25 points now. 2:03 left to play. It's 58-51. Wildcats lead. Second free throw, good as well. 59-51. Drive in the lane, kick back out. Scott thought about the three, drives in, kicks out. Contreras open from the corner. He drains it. His second three of the game, 59-54. 1:45 left to play, and that's a foul. This will just be the 1-and-1. Doesn't make it. McDonald with the rebound. Quickly up ahead, Contreras with it. Over to Scott. He'll put up the three from the top of the key. He drains it. His second three of the game. 59-57, just a 2-point game. Arthod is fouled by McDonald. They've decided, even though it's a 2-point game, minute 24 left, they're just going to go ahead and foul. Force them to make free throws at the line. And Arthod sinks the first. Number 5, Cesar Ramos back into the game for the Wildcats. Second shot from Arthod, no good. And rebounded by the Dusters. So out of the timeout, Boise City with a 3-point lead and possession of the ball. Quick foul there by Gonzalez, and they'll send Zamudio to the line. That'll be number 3 on Gonzalez. You know, with no shot clock in the high school game, it's probably a wise decision to go ahead and foul, even though it's just a one-possession game. Force them to make their free throws.
You can burn a lot of clock, so it probably is a smart decision to go and get that foul, like you're saying.
More possessions give you a better opportunity. That is, if the other team doesn't make their free throws. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Arthod, so it'll go over to Beaver. It's 61-57. Full court pressure by Boise City as well. Ball back to Scott as Gonzalez looked like he had a little trouble with it. All the way to the baseline, up and no good, gets his own rebound, puts it up again, and he puts it in. Timeout on the court again. 59.7 seconds left in the half. It's Boise City 61, Beaver 59. Out of the timeout, Boise City has possession, leading by 2. Ball inbounded quickly to Alvarado, guarded tightly. Over to Arthod. He'll get it across the timeline, passes ahead to Zamudia, and that's going to be a foul as they'll send Arthod to the line. That's going to be on Gonzalez. That'll be his 4th. Arthod with 12 points so far. He's 1 for 1 at the line. Or 1 of 2, I should say. First shot up, off the back iron. That's what Beaver needed as they have, as Boise City's gone online. They're making, if they're making anything, they're making 1 of 2. 49.4 seconds left to play. Arthod's second shot is good. He's got 13, and Boise City leads by 3. McDonald up quickly with it. Passes in the lane, layup by Perry. It's a 1-point game again. That's 10 for Perry. Passed into Ramos, over to Zamudio. Up ahead to Arthod, 30 seconds left to play, and a foul by Perry.
30.7 seconds left. 1-point game.
And this is where this strategy is played in. Even if he makes both of these now, it's still a 1-possession game. Sinks the first. 63-61 now the score. Arthod now with 14 points. Too short on the second. Scott comes away with a rebound. 2-point game. Scott almost a double dribble there. Scott with it. Take the 3 from the top of the key. No good. Perry with the rebound and the putback. We're tied up at 63 apiece. We've got a timeout on the court with 14.1 seconds left to play.
It's a good game.
Crowd's getting into it as this one is going down to the wire. Tied up at 63. 14.1 seconds left. One team will advance, the other, their season will be over. Boise City will inbound. Across the midcourt stripe, it's Alvarado. It comes off the screen from James. Hands it off to Zamudia. 5 seconds left. Ball intercepted by Scott. 2 seconds, 1 second. Puts up the long 3. No good. We're headed to overtime. Opening possession belongs to Boise City. Zamudio with the shot at the rim. It's good. Zamudio with the gives Boise City the lead, 65-63. Drive by Farrington, or Gonzalez, blocked by James, back the other way now. 3.5 minutes left to play in overtime. Pass stolen away. Scott with it. Passes it up to Contreras, back to Scott. Contreras drives in lane, tried to dump it off to Perry, stolen away as Arthod has it, gives it up to Zamudio. Arthod drives into the lane to James, has it knocked away, gets it back though, steps inside, no call, gets it the shot to drop in. James now with 14 points. 67-63. Boise City lead. Contreras for the wing 3. That's good! Contreras hits his third three of the game, and it's a 1-point game again. Boise City with the lead. Ledesma back to Zamudio. Over to Alvarado. He'll put up the deep three. No good. Long rebound is grabbed by Gonzalez. They'll call it a jump ball. It looked like Ledesma just reached out and grabbed him.
He was hugging him. I might have to disagree with that call.
Yeah. And he did grab for the ball, but he put his other hand just right around his waist. That would be that's either dancing or a foul.
I'll go dancing, I guess, because it is a jump ball today.
2:25 left to play. Boise City leads 67-66. Cleaning up a mess on the floor here. Beaver will have possession of the ball and an opportunity to take the lead. Contreras with it out top, over to Scott, corner to McDonald. He'll drive in, has it punched away, gets it back and lays it in. The Dusters lead 68-67 with 2 minutes left. That's 22 for McDonald. Long pass to Zamudio, knocked out of bounds. They'll say over to Beaver. Contreras outside with Scott. Perry. Try to run some clock.
If you're Boise City here, do you foul or you just try to intercept the ball?
Looks like they're going to continue for a while. He just intercepted by James. He'll drive all the way to the hoop, puts it up and in. Boise City retakes the lead. That's 16 for James. 69-68 Boise City. Minute 15 left. Scott with it in the lane. Outside McDonald for three. Misses it. Rebound by Contreras. Putback is good. Contreras with 11 now. 1 minute to play. Beaver leads by 1. Pass intercepted by Scott. Contreras across the timeline. Back to McDonald, back to Scott. And Boise City's going to have to foul now as Alvarado will reach out and grab a hold of Scott. It'll just be the 1-and-1. As that is the 7th team foul. Farrington into the game for Gonzalez. Sure they'll do a little offense-defense here as Gonzalez with 4 fouls, so they don't want him getting his 5th. So 1-and-1 for Scott. First shot in and out. James with the rebound. 45 seconds left to play. Boise City with an opportunity to regain the lead. Cross-court pass to Scott. Cross the lane to Ledesma. Lays it up. It's good. Just the second basket of the game for Ledesma. 71-70. And that's going to be a travel on Scott as he lashes out in frustration at the ref. He's lucky he didn't get a call there. Gonzalez will check back into the game. 27.9 seconds to play. Boise City with possession and in possession of a 1-point lead. Zamudio across the midcourt stripe. Gives it off to Alvarado, and he's going to be fouled by Gonzalez. That'll be number 5.
They're already in the double bonus, so I'm going to go for his 2 shots here. Boise City is up by 1.
So coming into the game for Beaver will be number 32, Clay Pugh. Pugh has played well off the bench for the Dusters, has 8 points. As mentioned earlier, just a freshman. Coach Schlesman took a little bit of that time. You get some time when a player fouls out before you put that player in, and gave him some instruction as to exactly what he wanted to do. Alvarado sinks the first shot. He's got 27 for the game. It's now 72-70. Boise City leads, 18.6 seconds left to play. Make it or miss it. Beaver's still going to have a chance to tie this game at worst.
It's a big shot right here.
Gets it to drop in. He's got 28, 73-70. Pass knocked out of bounds by Ledesma. It'll stay with Beaver, 17.6 on the clock. Checking into the game for Boise City will be Cesar Ramos. Pass inside. McDonald had it, they'll say. Was not touched by Boise City. Ball back over to the Wildcats. 16 seconds on the clock, so Beaver's going to have to foul immediately. Zamudio with it, and he's fouled. Still be the 1-and-1.
That James' first foul of the game.
Actually, I guess I was looking at the opposite side. Obviously, Boise City has been in the double bonus, so they're obviously still in it. Makes the first, makes it a 2-possession game, 74-70 now.
Well, I guess that's Scott. Scott's first foul.
And the second one good as well, 75-70. 13 seconds left, clock running. Contreras with it, pulls up for 3. No good, rebounded by James, and that is going to be the ball game. As the final seconds tick off, they'll call the foul with 1.4 seconds left. So it will be Cesar Ramos at the line. Nevertheless, Boise City will advance and play tomorrow in Sealing, Oklahoma at 3 o'clock. They'll wait to see who their opponent is. That is number 5 on Skylar Perry, who fouls out of the game with 12 points. So, first free throw, no good. Boise City will play the loser of Sealing, Oklahoma Bible. The second shot by Ramos, trying to get on the score sheet here. Misses it, and the final seconds tick off, and that is it. The Boise City Wildcats advance by defeating the Beaver Dusters 75-70. Thanks for joining us on PTCI Channel 2 for our coverage of the Oklahoma playoffs. Good night from Beaver, Oklahoma.